What is up, guys? So this marks 2 occasions for this year, not to mention, or actually 3 occasions. This might be the very first video that might be coming out this year, who knows, for my channel. But really, this is 2 special things that is happening this year. The first thing is the first top 5 to happen this year, and also this marks the return of the top 5 to my channel because the copyright strike that happened to me last year has been lifted. If you guys are wondering, yes, the title of the video says it all. These are the top 5 movies that we're looking forward to the most this year. Now, later in the video, if you guys are wondering why I don't have superhero films or horror films,
it's this guy mostly.
Yes, these 2 can have it, of course, but I want to challenge myself.
I will.
So, yes, of course. I have 2 super videos coming out that are later this month. One, Lucas and I are doing our top 5 superhero films that we're looking forward to this year, and for me, I'm doing a top 5 horror films I'm looking forward to this year. But for general releases, this is what we have picked, and I just heard that vibration, but it's okay. Alright, so of course we have some honorable mentions. Joe, you actually have an honorable mention.
Just because I have to talk about this.
But go for
50
it.
Shades of Black. I can't wait to see this in January, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
I'm just gonna do these rapid fire. I might talk about them briefly, but here we go. The first honorable mention is a movie called La La Land. It's a musical directed by Damien Chazelle, who directed Whiplash. My favorite film of 2014. I don't know anything, but just a musical, but Damien Chazelle, that's all I want to hear about. Next one is called Zootopia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the trailers look hysterical for this movie. It's one of the directors of Wreck-It Ralph. Next one is Hail Caesar! Yes, the Coen Brothers movie, Hail Caesar.
Oh. Don't ever do that again.
Next one coming up is Tim Burton's new film, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
wow, that's a long title.
I saw a set photo of this film, and it looked just like the tone I wanted to see. It looks creepy. It looks like a gothic film, which Tim Burton is known for. So it's one I'm looking forward to. And the final honorable mention goes to Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's the return to Harry Potter. It's the story of Newt Scamander, the one with Eddie Redmayne.
Yep.
The trailer looked intriguing enough, but for me, it doesn't quite make my top 5. But those are the movies that would be on there. If it wasn't for 5 more, I'm looking forward to even more. So, Alex?
Okay, I have 5 as well. First one
Sorry, both
is Star Trek Beyond.
Oh, okay.
I'm really curious to see how it's gonna be without
J.J.
Abrams directing this.
Justin Lin, the director of Fast and the Furious.
I'm curious
But
to
he
see
is
how that's
producing
gonna be.
it.
Next up is The Jungle Book.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Really looking forward to that, especially since it's live action. Next one is Snowden.
Oh.
Really looking forward to Snowden.
Yeah.
Finally comes out.
It was supposed to come out on Christmas, but it got delayed.
One of my favorite books as a kid, The BFG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one
BFG.
I'm really looking forward to.
That's a Steven Spielberg movie.
And last, the one that people are going to be really shocked is not on my list, Deadpool.
Let's get into our most anticipated movies of 2016. Let's do this.
Yes, let's shall.
Number 5.
This will be a surprise. Well, I shouldn't say surprise because I don't even know what this is going to be like yet. But this is from Richard Linklater.
Oh!
Because his new movie's coming out.
Yes.
We don't know an exact release date yet, but it's expected in April. It's Everybody Wants Some.
I've heard of that one, yes. I haven't seen the trailer for it, but
Yeah.
I've heard things about it.
Yeah, it's about a group of college baseball players that basically are trying to find out the ways of adulthood. Yeah, so it's pretty much like a sequel to Boyhood in a sense, but it's not really.
No.
But
Boyhood!
it's really adulthood more than anything. But I mean, if they really wanted to call it adulthood as the sequel to it, but unfortunately, it's not. But it's Richard Linklater, and he's one of my favorite directors of all time.
Sorry.
I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, it's as good as Boyhood, and hopefully, it's another Richard Linklater masterpiece.
Okay, so my number 5 is my most anticipated comedy of this year, which is The Nice Guys.
Oh.
It's a Shane Black film, Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling star in it. And though I knew nothing about this movie prior to it, I saw a trailer for it. It stars 2 guys. One's a private investigator. The other one is a messenger of sorts. Yes. And the 2 of them are trying to find this girl's daughter. And they just get into this criminal underworld, but just the moment it started, I could not stop laughing. Shane Black, who directed Iron Man 3, unfortunately, but he directed one before called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I have never seen. I've heard nothing but great things about it.
Yeah, it's really good.
This movie looks very funny. It looks like finally an original film that's coming out in 2016 with all the plethora of based on books type of movies coming out, but this looks hysterical. I could not stop laughing. I have shown all my friends this trailer, and they have all. I showed Joe this trailer, and he was dying. Looks like a black comedy that looks like it's gonna be fucking hysterical. I can't wait to see this movie. I love buddy cop comedy movies especially, and if this is as funny as the trailer was, I'm all for it. Nice guys, bring it on, Shane Black. I'm looking forward to this for the summer movies.
Okay, my number 5 is something that I thought was never possible.
Okay.
We get a remake / reboot of one of my all-time favorite 80s movies. My number 5, Ghostbusters.
Goosebumps Busters.
My number 5 is Ghostbusters. I'm really curious to see how they're going to do the all-female cast. Really curious to see how they're going to do this. It's Paul Feig who did
Bridesmaids and Spy.
And Spy.
And The Heat, which I enjoyed, but...
Well, all of them have Melissa McCarthy, and Melissa McCarthy's in this one. Simply put, Ghostbusters, my number 5 most anticipated film of 2016.
Number 4.
Okay, so my number 4, it's the Marvel movie Captain America Civil War.
I did not expect you to put it in here.
Well, of course, why would I not put it on there?
Because you didn't like Winter Soldier that much.
I liked it. I didn't like it as I didn't praise it as much as you did.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't put that in my top 10.
Yeah.
But I'm probably thinking it's going to be better than Winter Soldier.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just think there's more conflict, and it's really more him versus Iron Man. I mean, that's a battle that I've been really looking forward to. Captain America versus Iron Man. Like an actual full fight, and not the one that we got in Avengers, which was like a minute long, I believe. No, wait a minute. That was Thor and Iron Man. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I can't wait to see what type of conflict they're going to try to put in there and who's going to actually be the main villain of this.
Alright, coming in number 4. Now, this is going to be really surprising to a lot of people, especially to my friends, considering I'm not a fan of this gaming franchise whatsoever. But the trailer to this gave me the vibe of Lord of the Rings. Number 4 is Warcraft.
Oh, I'm not surprised. That looks really good.
Yeah, really good. I don't know what it was. I was never a big fan of Warcraft, even World of Warcraft. If you guys have seen Lucas, Alex, and I's top 5 most overrated games, it was my number 1 most overrated game of all time. But there was something about this trailer that hooked me in, and the reason why is because it gave me a Lord of the Rings vibe.
He was more of a RuneScape guy.
Oh, fuck yeah. Duncan Jones directed this movie. He also directed Source Code, which I absolutely loved, and Moon, which is a Sam Rockwell movie. And this is his 3rd movie. He wrote the screenplay, and this movie just looks awesome. It looks so cool. It looks, I don't know what it was, when I watched the trailer, it gave me that vibe of Lord of the Rings. And if this movie does anything that Lord of the Rings did for me, it's probably gonna be my top 10 of the year. The CGI, I don't know what it is. The first time I saw the trailer, the CGI looked but every time I see it, it just, I don't know what it was. The CGI looks better and better and better every time I look at that trailer. Is it just me?
No, it looks as good as you think it is.
Yeah, seriously.
Probably. And from what we saw in the trailer, the story looks really good as well.
Yeah, the story looks great. The thing is, video game adaptations usually slim to none are good. They're usually never good, but this, knowing that a great filmmaker is behind it, this could probably be the very first great, or good, sure, dare I say good, video game based movie. An alpha video game I don't even like. So if anything, that's why Warcraft is my number 4.
You know what would be great as a guest star?
Who?
Leroy
Jenkins! My number 4 is something, again, that I didn't think was possible.
Oh.
This is a DC movie.
Oh.
My number 4 is The Suicide Squad.
Oh, that was gonna be Batman v Superman.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm really not looking forward to it, to be honest with you.
Really?
No.
Why?
Because it just doesn't look appealing to me anymore.
You say that now.
Yeah, now I'd
That's
say
interesting.
it.
I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad a lot.
But Suicide Squad, you got A-list cast. You got Will Smith playing Deadshot.
Yeah, Deadshot.
Playing Deadshot. Jared Leto is the Joker. Margot Robbie. Whoo! Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn.
Oh, wait. My brain was trying to connect things. I was like, wait, I was looking forward to Batman v Superman. Okay, I fucked up there.
And Margot Robbie is Wonder Woman. What?
That's what I was thinking.
Most specifically, I'm really looking forward to seeing Jared Leto's performance of the Joker.
First fuck up of the year.
Yeah, seriously. Especially Will Smith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nominated for Golden Globe
Yeah.
here.
And finally, maybe Jai Courtney Corbett would finally be good at a movie.
Let's hope.
Well, he's an underwear model first, then an actor second.
That is true.
So overall, it looks really good. Really looking forward to it. That's my number 4.
All right, my number 3 is going to be a video game movie.
Is it what I'm thinking?
No, please
Is it?
don't be what I think it is.
No, it probably is. It's not. It probably is. Is it Assassin's Creed?
No, it's not.
Okay, well then you were wrong. It is Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
Because you know what? I didn't get to see Macbeth.
Neither did
Because
Macbeth!
I've been wanting to see that for some time because I saw Michael Fassbender playing as Macbeth in a clip, and I'm like, oh my god, he's such an amazing actor. And so I know he'll probably do great.
And see Steve Jobs already, guys. Seriously, see it. Sorry.
Assassin's Creed is something I'm actually really looking forward to because A, it's a popular video game franchise, so obviously they're going to try to do as best as they can to try to make this good. Plus, it's coming out in the holiday season in December,
Yes.
so that's usually about a good time for when great movies come out. And 3, it's Michael Fassbender.
And I've seen set photos, and from what I've seen, it looks really good.
It does. It
Yeah.
really,
Fassbender's
really
in this?
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wow.
plays the assassin.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And honestly, he looks perfect for the part.
Yeah. I mean, compared to what people have said about Steve Jobs, because he looks nothing like him.
That's not right.
That's
That
like,
pisses
that
me
is
off. That's
wrong.
not right.
That is wrong. Anyway.
Shame.
That's all I'm going to say.
Shame. Sorry.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, my number 3. I'm wearing it. It's Star Wars Rogue One.
That's my number 3 as well.
Alrighty.
Woo.
Yes, it's a prequel to the original trilogy. Now, you're thinking right now, why is a prequel on your top 5? Well, for this reason alone, George
Yeah.
Lucas is not involved in
Thanks.
this.
But he
God.
should be, because we need him back and we're signed a petition to say otherwise.
Gareth Edwards is directing, the guy who directed Godzilla, which I know you loved.
Oh,
I
yeah,
loved
it
it
was
as
really
well.
good.
And
Felicity Jones.
And Chris Weitz, who wrote the script for Cinderella, wrote the script for this.
Yes,
so
that's a good
another
thing.
reason why. Just the people behind it. You also got the guy who did who's the DP for Zero Dark 30. Which,
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
A movie
Fuck
I
yes.
loved dearly.
Yeah.
And the cast looks great.
Jesus.
The story looks great. It's a war film, and knowing the people behind it, it's a movie I'm looking forward to
Oh, yeah.
a lot.
Me too.
I mean, we're both Star Wars fans
Yeah.
too. We're all Star Wars fans. I mean, the
course.
reason why it's my number 1 is because there were 2 movies I'm looking forward to just a tad bit more.
Same here.
And plus the fact is, there's not really a trailer out for this yet, but we do have stuff. We do have, behind the scenes stuff out that we know about so far. I want a dark and gritty war film. That's all I want. And knowing that the guy behind it is directing it,
Yeah.
just give us something just give us a good prequel for once, for God's sakes, please.
If it's Star Wars, it has to be anticipated. That's all I gotta say.
And it's Felicity Jones.
Yeah, Felicity Jones, you have Matt Mikkelsen in it. You have
Forrest Whitaker,
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker is in it. It's an all-star cast.
one of the all-time best actors. That's our number 3, I guess.
That's our number 3.
Number 2.
All right, I think Austin and I have the same number 2, because I already know what his number 1 is, because he told me already, but, I think our number 2 is X-Men Apocalypse.
Nope.
Oh God, I'm not surprised.
I'm doing a top 5 superhero movies. Did you forget that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
But yeah, Apocalypse. Nice.
Yes, and especially since Oscar Isaac is Apocalypse. He's my favorite actor of the decade. So,
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that most. And also,
So fun.
and it's because of the younger cast from Days of Future Past. And they're bringing back, are they bringing back Quicksilver?
Yes, to bring
Okay.
in Quicksilver,
Alright.
yeah.
They
Hopefully he
better.
wears that Pink Floyd shirt again. And we got Young Beast, we got Jennifer Lawrence coming back, which is probably her last time playing as Mystique.
Right for her last time.
And let's see, Michael Fassbender again is playing young Magneto.
James McAvoy is Charles Xavier. There we go, coming back.
Professor X.
And he's bald finally.
Oh
call
yeah,
him
because he
Professor
shaved it.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apocalypse is probably the best X-Men villain ever.
He's my favorite X-Men villain.
Because not only is he stronger than Magneto, he's probably like the strongest X-Men villain there is.
He's the most powerful X-Men villain all the
Yeah. So obviously you got it. I mean, it's a good thing they didn't have Apocalypse be in the previous X-Men movies.
Yes.
It was a very smart idea because now we're getting the most badass Marvel villain in existence.
And essentially, he's fucking invincible.
Yeah, but people are like, Oscar Isaac, he can't be Apocalypse. He looks terrible to be that choice.
You don't
But
even
we'll
know
see.
the capabilities of Oscar Isaac.
Yeah,
my
you don't
friends.
know, man.
Did
I mean,
you
if
not
you've seen
see
Inside
Ex Machina?
Llewyn Davis,
Yes, did you not see Ex Machina?
or
Especially.
Inside Llewyn Davis, then you're missing out.
Coming in at number 2 is The BFG. Yes, the BFG,
yes.
The Steven Spielberg movie. The scroll I'm seeing right now sent me the trailer to this movie, and she's like, I don't know if you heard about the BFG. I was like, yes. It's like this trailer was like, oh my god, this looks like Steven Spielberg magic from E.T. once again. I don't know very much about this movie. All I know is Mark Rylance from Bridge of Spies. I need to see the movie. I know, guys. Yes, he plays the BFG, the giant that's coming across this little girl, and apparently it's in a world where giants exist, but humans don't really see them because they mostly come around nighttime, if I remember correctly. But it's based on a book Ronald Dahl wrote, who also wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's right.
Yes.
And The Great Glass Oven.
That as well, yes. So yes.
Book. Not the book.
Oh.
The book.
Okay.
The book.
I was like, okay.
Not that fucking movie.
The original author.
And knowing that Steven Spielberg is directing it, that trailer gave me just the moment one. I was like, okay, I'm in. BFG, bring it on, Spielberg. I'm looking forward to it. My number 2.
What did you say it was?
BFG.
No, you didn't say BFG. You said BFG. You said number 1.
No, I said BFG.
Okay, well, now you did. Number 2 for me is something that I am really looking forward to. I've seen the trailer to this at least 10 times, maybe even 10,000. I lost count. Number 2 for me is Captain America: Civil War.
Nice.
Really looking forward to this. You got Steve Rogers versus Tony Stark. You get Captain America versus Iron Man.
Yeah.
2 of the Avengers going at it.
Suck at Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Exactly. That's why it's not even unmentioned. This one looks better than Batman v Superman.
It does.
We'll find out.
I'm really looking forward to this film. I really am. I'm really looking forward to this. That's my number 2.
It's number 1.
Alrighty, guys. The movie we're looking forward to the most, Joe.
Okay, I think this one is obvious. It's Deadpool.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I've been looking forward to this since they announced it.
Nice.
Because it's probably the most creative superhero ever. I got exposed to Deadpool last year at work. There's a guy who's a huge fan of Deadpool.
First of all.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, and then of course got me into Deadpools, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like, he's probably the most charismatic superhero ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's like, and you know, and I said to myself, okay, if they ever did a movie on Deadpool, I know exactly who should play him. Ryan Reynolds.
See, I'm not the only one.
He would be so perfect for this because he's got that smugness that would be so perfect for it.
Yeah.
And then of course, sure enough, they go with Ryan Reynolds, and I'm like, told you.
He's perfect for Deadpool. He's perfect for it.
And of course,
I know you think otherwise.
And I saw a video, and I saw a movie on demand film called The Voices, which is a Ryan Reynolds movie that came out last year, and it's him who has multiple personalities, and I thought, this is the prelude to why he got, or not the prelude, but I should say this went on his resume to say why I should be Deadpool. But he has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that he could play Deadpool.
Yeah.
Because those trailers are freaking hilarious.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to that in a month from now. So.
I was like, oh, I so paid the dude of Precious Earth the prom sex.
Let's hope Deadpool's as good as it is. I mean, February's always a tricky
Very.
month. Sorry, so that's all I'm gonna say on Deadpool.
Okay, coming on number 1. Alright, no movie came close to this. Now, here's the thing, alright. Now, when I look at the movies that I'm looking forward to the most, the trailers have to not only make me cry, but I also have to have wicked goosebumps throughout the entire trailer. I haven't felt this way since the trailer since I saw the first trailer for Force Awakens. And that is The Jungle Book.
Okay.
No other film this year looks as amazing as Jungle Book. Yes. I'm not gonna, when I heard the West thing, I teared up a little bit. Yeah. I really did. It's directed by Jon Favreau, who has directed Iron Man.
Chef,
yes. Which I finally saw, which was really good, by the way. I didn't love it, but it was really good. It doesn't look like it's CGI. It looks real.
And that's what Disney's all about.
Everything looks so real. The fact that even Jon Favreau said it was all on a soundstage, it does not look like a soundstage whatsoever. It looks like a tangible world you can visit.
And with A-list actors, too.
Yes, you have Ben Kingsley, Christopher Walken is in this movie. You have Bill Murray, Idris Elba, Did I say Scarlett Johansson already? Scarlett Johansson. You have
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yes. The cast in this movie alone makes me want to go see this. The cinematography is done by Bill Pope, who shot The Matrix. The very first time I saw this trailer, I was like, yes, this looks exactly like the world I saw when I was a little kid. From the moment one, I was just like, I remember when we saw the trailer when we saw Star Wars in IMAX.
Yeah, and there was
Holy shit.
And there was that one fan in the front that said, "The bare necessities."
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. It looks absolutely fucking incredible. I cannot wait to see The Jungle Book. And if anything, this might make my top 5 films of the year.
Probably will.
Because I love Cinderella. I didn't see Pan. It looks like they're getting everything right with The Jungle Book. It looks absolutely incredible shot-wise, character-wise, acting-wise, story-wise. It looks like they're bringing one of the best, if not in the top 5 Disney movies to live action. Jon Favreau, I have all my faith in you, my man. That is why Jungle Book is my number 1.
My number 1, if you guys know me, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. And it is finally getting a sequel. I did not expect it to be so long, but with Pixar, you kind of expected this.
Got it.
Number 1 for me is Finding Dory.
Oh, okay.
I am so looking forward to this. Finding Nemo is my all-time favorite Pixar film.
Really?
It is.
Wow. Over Toy Story 3.
Yes. Original cast is coming back. Ellen DeGeneres is coming back as Dory. Albert Brooks is coming back as Marlin. And I'm really looking forward to this.
That was the shark coming back.
I'm not sure. Bruce?
Fish are friends,
Not food. This takes 6 months after the original.
So father and son have to save Dory now?
Yeah, they have to find her.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how that's
Like, I
gonna go.
told her to stay in one place, but she keeps forgetting.
Yeah, doesn't she remember like her family or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have to go all the way to California to do that.
Oh, God,
that's
so it's the wizard underwater.
No, it's not.
Except without the video
No,
games.
it's not. This is from the same director who did the first one, Andrew
Kevin
Stanton.
J. was going, California!
This is from the same director who did the first one, Andrew Stanton. And hopefully he redeems himself, because the last film he directed was John Carter.
Which was your number 1 worst 2012.
Yeah. So yeah, Finding Dory. Hopefully he redeems himself. Hopefully it lives up to the first one. That's all I gotta say. Finding Dory is my number 1.
Alright guys, here we go. Yes, we are bringing these back. It is time for... These are the movies we are not looking forward to whatsoever, just one. But since Joe's been going, Alex, you have the floor.
Okay, this I was not looking forward to ever since I saw it. I saw the trailer. I'm not looking forward to it. It's based on a video game. My least anticipated is the fucking Angry Birds.
That is mine as well.
Why, what's wrong with it?
And I'm not looking forward to
I was
this.
never a big fan of Angry Birds at all. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
But there's pigs and birds and pigs.
I don't give a shit for the storyline. I don't care. I know Jason Sudeikis is a voice actor.
Yes. Why are they doing voice acting? Did Hollywood really have no other option? Bottom of the barrel.
Hey.
They had to dig to the bottom of the barrel to do this.
It's not the bottom of the barrel. It's one of the most popular mobile games in existence.
It's also one of the most overrated mobile games in
Infinity
existence.
Blade.
Nobody cares about
Infinity
that.
Blade?
That would have been an amazing
Nobody
film.
cares about Infinity Blade.
I don't understand it.
You're just catapulting birds into pigs. How do you get a story out of that? The trailer does not give me anything just from a premise like that. I don't know. I'll still go see it, but from what I saw from the trailer, I was just like, that's it. Angry Birds, that's yeah.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Well, mine's a sequel. This one's gonna be very, very tough to stomach because of the subject matter involved. It's Brokeback Mountain 2 starring Lucas Cantwell.
Fucking really? Fucking really?
Yes. Lucas has now decided to fully get into movies, and this is gonna be his very first one.
No! I want my first film to be a voice acting film, like How to Train Your Dragon 3.
No. Didn't they tell you Brokeback Mountain 2 is an animated version?
No! I want to be a How to Train Your Dragon 3.
But everything I said in the beginning is actually true. It is a sequel, and I don't really like the subject matter. It's the Divergent series.
Oh, Allegiant?
Yeah, because it's a two-parter now. So the part
Yeah.
1's coming out this year, and then part 2 is going to come out next year. I mean, I saw the first two. I mean, the first one I liked. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. But
Yeah.
the second one was just very, very confusing. Like I said in my worst list, I put it as my number 2. I said everything there. It might actually surprise me. I don't know, but...
What is with Hollywood and making the third book always 2 movies?
Well, because Harry Potter was such a success with it, they decided to go with that that formula.
But, which is pretty good that 50 Shades of Grey doesn't do the same thing.
So, that's all I'm going to say.
Alrighty guys, so those are our top 5 most anticipated movies of 2016 along with some honorable mentions and the ones that we're not looking forward to. Comment on the list down below. What are your top 5 most anticipated movies coming out this year, and also named honorable mentions. Let's hope this year is a better year than last year. But anyways, until the next top 5, until the Lucas Knight's top 5 superhero films, which will be up next, we will see you guys next time.